For this final segment of Community Focus, Jim McIntyre is our guest. He is the chair of the annual ski swap sponsored by the Snow Snake Mountain Ski Patrol. Welcome to Community Focus, Jim.
Thank you, John. Happy to be here.
Tell us about the ski swap.
Sure, John. The Ski Swap is an annual event that the Ski Patrol puts on, and it's a great opportunity for families and individuals to get some equipment, ski equipment, snowboarding equipment, at very reasonable prices to try to get into the sport. It's also a fundraiser for the Ski Patrol.
Well, when is the ski swap? What time do swap sales start?
This weekend, the Ski Swap is on Saturday, October 18th. Sales start at 8 a.m. in the morning and go to 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. What kind of equipment would someone find there at the ski swap?
We've got all sorts of equipment. We've got skis, snowboards. We've got a lot of boots, ski boots, snowboard boots. We've got cross-country skiing equipment. We'll have helmets, goggles, and also winter clothing.
Jackets, pants,
Jackets,
whatever.
pants, and yep.
Now, is this equipment all used by people? Is it new? Is it some of each?
We've got a little bit of everything. We've got a lot of used equipment that people bring in. It's a good opportunity for people to get rid of equipment that they've got that they no longer use or their kids have grown out of. So we've got a fair amount of used equipment. We've also got several shops from the area that bring in new equipment. They've got both new equipment and used equipment that come from demo programs or trade-in programs or whatever. So we've nominally got probably 2,000 pieces of equipment that we check in every year, and sales tend to be between 700 and 900 items every year. And about just under half of that is public equipment, and the rest of it comes from the shops.
Now, does the swap accept credit cards for purchase?
We don't currently do credit cards, strictly check or cash. But there is an ATM available at the Midland Community Center, which is where we're doing the swap this year.
Now, will anybody be available to help with selection or sizing of equipment or clothing? Is it?
You bet, you bet. We'll have plenty of ski patrollers available walking around, helping people get the proper sizing for boots, select equipment, get the right size. They'll also be there available to help with pricing your equipment, your used equipment when you bring it in. So plenty of people there to help. We'll also have people there from the shops. They'll be there to help select equipment as well.
Now, bringing the equipment in to sell, if I have equipment that I want to sell there or swap, what are the hours, the times, the places for that?
We like to get the equipment in Friday night, 5:30 to 9 p.m. at the community center. We're in the East Gym. Drop it off there. There's a tag to fill out with information on description of the equipment, contact information. So fill that out. We'll help you with pricing and take that equipment and set it up in the gym for sales the following day.
And that will be in the East Gym of the Community Center.
That's correct.
As I recall, as soon as you enter the Community Center, that's the gym off to the right.
Yep, that's correct.
And then the person that brings the equipment in will have a tag with that information to come back later to either pick up the proceeds or to pick up the equipment if it didn't sell.
That's correct. When you drop off the equipment, we'll give you a receipt with a tag number. Bring that back on Saturday between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And if your equipment didn't sell, you can take your equipment. If it did, we'll pay you cash. Part of the cash that we reimburse you, we take a 15% commission, and that money goes towards supporting the Ski Patrol.
So 3 to 5 p.m. after the sale is closed, the
correct.
equipment is available for pickup or to get your cash. If you don't pick up your equipment at by 5 o'clock, what happens to that then?
Yeah, that we don't have any capability to store the equipment, so we have to, at that point, it's considered a donation, and we'll do something with it. It usually stays in my truck for a few days until we find a home for it. We may donate it or whatever.
And if equipment is sold but you can't make it by then, is there another way? Is there a way after that?
Certainly. If you can't make it in that afternoon, feel free to give your tag to anybody. Just as long as you have the tag with a number on it, they can come in and pick up the equipment. We just don't have any capability to store the equipment. Right. We've got to be cleared out of the community center that night.
And the same with the cash for the equipment that's sold. You
That's
have
correct.
It all taken care of
we
by
just need that receipt, correct.
Now, can someone just donate equipment and whether it sells or not and leave it? Is that also possible?
You bet. If you decide to donate the equipment, then all the proceeds from that sale will go to the Ski Patrol, and that works out fine too.
Well, you mentioned that 15% of all the sales go
15.
to 15% go to ski patrol. What is that? How is that money used? What does that go for?
This is one of our fundraisers for the year. We have 2 fundraisers, and the money goes towards primarily helping defray the costs for medical training. Ski patrollers, we've got a lot of first aid training and on-hill training for skiing toboggan and getting people off the hill. So most of the money goes for training equipment, training manuals. Some of it also goes to helping defray the costs of the first aid certifications, CPR certifications, training manuals that all the patrollers have to buy, annual dues for the National Ski Patrol. So even though it's a volunteer organization, there's still costs involved from the volunteers. So
Plus there are costs for the ski swap itself, setting up you.
Yep, exactly.
So
We've got rental for the facility, we've got advertising, so
Now, is the Snow Snake Mountain Ski Patrol looking for new patrollers?
hey, we're always looking for enthusiastic and passionate skiers or snowboarders that are interested. It's a really good program. I've enjoyed it since I've been involved. A lot of first aid training, which is really a very good life skill to have. We got a lot of training on the hill that'll make you a better skier. So if anybody is interested in joining the ski patrol, come talk to us at the Midland Community Center on the 18th during the swap and talk to any of the patrollers. You can get some more information, and we'd love to have folks join the patrol.
And there's a phone number folks can call if they have questions that we haven't answered today?
Certainly. My phone number is 600-0587. Any questions about the patrol or the ski swap, feel free to call me anytime.
Well, Jim, we appreciate you joining us and telling us about the ski swap on October 18th.
Correct.
Thank you for joining us for the October installment of Community Focus. We've enjoyed hearing about some useful, informative, and educational activities that we can all look forward to in Midland this fall. And remember, if your club or nonprofit organization would like to join us at this table in the months to come, find our application online at MCTV section of the city website, or visit MCTV in person to submit an application. We'd love to have you be part of Community Focus.